Welcome to Amherst, Massachusetts, and McGirt Alumni Stadium, home to the Minutemen of UMass, just a stone's throw away from where the heart of the American Revolution was fought, and we are anxious to see a fight on the gridiron in this one. Today, two teams set to square off in a back slugfest. UMass will kick off and will be underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Eastern Michigan's offense will take the field first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time...
Wide open spaces. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Here's a heat. Buys a little time with his feet. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kelly. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. It's a seam wide open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Eastern Michigan. Losing early in the year can be detrimental, also can be galvanizing. You realize not much margin for error, and they suddenly have put it together and won their last 2.
The dips in the season early really served as motivation for them, and they were able to turn the page. They were able to be resilient. 18 to 22-year-olds in college football, David, it's easier said than done, but this team really is about that.
Yeah, and they're starting to get it together, and you can see it. Like, I think early in the season, too, Jesse, you're figuring out who you are as a team. I think they kind of got that figured out, and I look for this team to win today and climb up into those rankings.
And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. The UMass offense returns to the field. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Running to the left. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. UMass will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They've really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the third possession is the charm. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Dropping back, it's Baker. The screen, and watch out. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Keeps looking downfield. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up with great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone, but that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Kelly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Reels it in down the left side.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Bringing the heat. Gets it to the back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Kyle. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. UMass will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. The give to the tailback. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's UMass out front. And we've come to the end of the first as we we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Baker. Unloads to the right. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his...
There he goes! And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. Looking to throw on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 20. Looking to fire. The screen, he's got wheels. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Wilcox. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
To the air on second down. Dumps it to the back. He's got it down the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the left. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Back to throw, it's Baker. He'll take a shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on 3rd down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. 3rd and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on 3rd downs.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Here's the pressure. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. To running room. Bulldozes his way through. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Turning it on! Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the ground. He's got it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Caught near the sticks. It's Kyle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And that defense just ran through that offensive front. He broke a couple of tackles, but nowhere to run. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Minutemen! It's cashing it in on that drive. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Signals for a fair catch around the 5-yard line and hauls it in. He's backed up deep in his own territory. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Finds his big tight end. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds us back in the middle. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Caught in the backfield, it's Clark. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Calls his own number.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. If you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
He's got the back in the middle. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Baker. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
They're working that left side. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They'll miss the connection here on third down.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the first half. As expected, looks as if they'll run it out and go into halftime with a lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Amherst.
Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Gets away from one, finds room. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Completion on the out route. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. They'll try the right side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Can't get him to the ground. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. UMass will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in at the 25. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
And the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, then get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Baker. Completes it in the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Under fire. The short hands. It's Clark. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Looking for a push on 4th down. And some room to work. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Got his man quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Eagles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They want to run this quarterback. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And the Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 30. He's loose. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Eagles. Quick strike through the air for the score. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a 1st down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
The RPO fired complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no 1st down.
The throw. Makes the catch. It's Myers. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do it.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Wants to throw again. He'll take the deep shot. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience, bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Back to pass on second down. Pressure coming. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Catch in the middle. It's Kyle. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. So first down will open up the final period. Tight end now in motion. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it used.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Oh, what a move. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll leave it with him. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. Flips it out to the back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Eagles in a good spot here with second and short. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. To throw, it's Baker. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Clark. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he wants it all. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. A huge chance for points here on third and touchdown Eagles. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Hard running there. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kyle. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Pulls it and fires to the left.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times, those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times, good things happen.
Gets it out quickly. Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a first down UMass. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The quick out. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. UMass just kept it on the ground to move the sticks, and they might rely on that offensive line again. Got it in the middle. It's Kyle.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. UMass mounting a threat from the red zone. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Nice move to pick up yardage. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Touchdown, UMass! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now first and 10 from the 40. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Leaves it with the back. That'll be enough to move the sticks and give Eastern Michigan a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. It would be nice to pick up a few yards on third down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. That's the last thing this defense needed, a penalty to keep the drive moving. It's 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And his offense tries to run, and unsuccessfully. Nice defense up front. Nice job playing the run and the pass in a passing-type situation. Offense, they've got to get a little bit aggressive here. They need points on the board late.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Touchdown, Eagles! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
Eastern Michigan, 24,
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw earlier.